Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have a Boy Howdy campaign for you. Our first round is going to be the Miller's Cornfield, followed up by the Alexander Farm. Before we get into this, thank you to our YouTube members for the support. Appreciate it a lot. If you want to join, go beneath the video and hit the join button there to see the perks. And then our regiments for today. On the CSA side, you have the 1st North Carolina Sharpshooters, 7th South Carolina, Pennsylvania Army of Northern Maryland, 14th Tennessee, 5th Alabama, Evans Independent Brigade, 6th Arkansas, 33rd Virginia, 7th Louisiana, and the 1st South Carolina, whereas on the Union side, you have the Kentucky Outlaws, 1st United States Sharpshooters, Baker's Brigade, Eagles Brigade, 5th Minnesota, 27th Virginia, 65th Illinois, 10th United States, and the Midwest Brigade. 33rd Virginia bounced over from CSA to Union, so appreciate the help with that. Server pop for tonight, it is currently 237, CSA down by 1. Artillery-wise, though, it looks like Union has 5, CSA has 3, so our infantry in balance is 2 in favor of the CSA side. That's a huge amount. Frontline reporters for today, Union, you have Poff here from the 65th Illinois, and CSA side, you have Cloud from the Army in Northern Virginia. Appreciate these guys so we can see what's going on the ground. We'll also see what is going on in the sky. And co-commentating with me today, we have Colt. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey, it's Colt from 5th Minnesota. If you don't join 5th Minnesota, Eagle will kill your dog.
Well, you heard it here first. So, Miller's Cornfield, it's a 6% advantage to the attacking CSA side. Was 13%. Then the devs gave the defenders a 7% buff in tickets. That was a couple months ago at this point, but still think it's important to mention. Weapons on this map, Union, they've got the 14th Brooklyn with the Enfield, and they have the 6th Wisconsin with the option of the Springfield 61 and the Lorenz. CSA attack, on the other hand, they have the Hamptons Legion with the option of the Springfield 61 and the Enfield, and they have the 1st Texas Regiment with the Enfield, Springfield 55, or the Springfield 42, that buck and ball shotgun, essentially. Colt, in your opinion, how does each side want to play Miller's Cornfield?
Well, A&V's just going in, but CSA is kind of spread out right now. I don't think A&V actually expects the entire team to be on point right now, but the entire team is on point, and they're right next to it. So I kind of like this move a little bit to play a forward defense on point here, and then just kind of have reserves in the back line. I like that. They kind of have a nice V formation, or a nice L, and very cool. We'll see what happens here.
Pan Am starting to get into engagements with Union. Union traditionally falls back to that snake fence, but Union's playing a little more aggressive here on the point. CSA can at least see that because the blue bar is fully capped, that compass. But
I will say shootouts benefit the CSA right now because the buck and ball. You can see that.
And so it was quick time until the 40-minute mark. They could leave at 43, but only at the quick time until 40. Union's trying to get a little around the Pan Am line here.
Looks like MWB's playing reserves right here. We'll see if they come in, but so far, Union is losing the shootout. With the center almost completely collapsed. It looks like Union needs to swing in right now in order for them to save the engagement. But I mean, CSA is coming in from both sides. The biggest weakness is that CSA is just super spread out right now.
Baker's Brigade just ran right past 7th LA. Didn't even realize ran around them. They're charging it. Yeah, Union has to charge and defeat in detail. The only chance they can win on this map. Because, as mentioned, CSA's got the shotguns in the corn. But you have Baker's Brigade charging in on their own. Union's not going to be able to win the shootout. They do.
Yeah.
And now you got some more Union charging in on 7th LA. That's Midwest Brigade.
You have the left side collapsing in right now, and so is the right side. So after the Union wipes here, they need to turn and face.
And Pan Am's going to get involved in that. Charge straight into that.
I don't like you, CS.
It's hard to see what's going on up here in the corn. Imagine what it's like down there. You can't see more than like 5-10 feet in front of your face. So Pan Am's going to be able to get their flag out. This is really spread out Millers. I mean, you have some Union guys really flanking around the CSA left. First US sharpshooters going that way. CSA left side, 14th Tennessee, 5th Alabama. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice flank, but you're only doing it on your own, and you don't have a lot of guys there. Union.
You're not next to your team. You're on defense. play next to your team, man. Like,
Exactly. And, I mean, I do like that they're moving and trying to be aggressive, maybe pick apart CSA in detail here, because, again, this is a rough map, already a couple minutes into it, just a couple close range shootout with some mini charges, and, I mean, Union's down on tickets already. And this is just going to get worse the more that Union just sits where they're at. This, you know, it's a very difficult map for Union. But
yeah, I don't like this. CSA's coming in from the right now, so we'll see what happens here.
get a couple shots there. Who is that? That is
Union is not guarding their right flank at all, which is scary.
Sonal E, and that right's getting hit right now. 5th Alabama's going in, knocking down the flag for a moment.
Yeah, and they're just getting completely hit.
Go Lions. Yeah, I mean, we saw with Baker's Brigade earlier. You just saw with 5th Alabama now. 14th Tennessee is now charging in. If you're not looking all around you in the corn, you can get swept up on by a 5-10 man group and get completely caught off guard and a lot more casualties than what you would normally expect. And I mean, Union's down a 4th of a morale stage. They can't sit here. Now the officers aren't in the Steam chat. They got to talk in game. Obviously that can be hectic. Can't use the text chat either in game. And I mean, CSA is just kind of encircling Union, starting to take shots in, having groups charging on the side.
Yeah, I'm taking a look over by the battery right now. And it looks like battery's pretty inactive right now, which is not good because the CSA are shooting it out.
Union or CSA battery?
Union. Yeah, Union battery is just not engaged right now. They're trying to go to a weird spot over here.
This map sucks.
Have you seen this before?
I've seen it once. Is it a little more elevated of a position? Is that why they're moving the guns over here? I mean,
yeah,
it's your guys. I don't know if you know what their plan is, but
no idea. Mav's in charge of battery. I don't do arty at all.
Fair enough. But
I'm just a basic infantry officer.
I've seen it once. I don't know. I mean, it's at least from what I'm seeing up here when I zoom down to where they're going. I mean, it's still a hard angle. You can't barely see anything outside of smoke, who's capping point, and maybe the tip of a flag. It's a hard spot to shoot from.
I think it's cross your fingers and hope you don't hit friendlies.
I mean, you at least know your friendlies are on the point. But Union's got to change something up. Again, they're doing things as a team together. They have a plan. CSA hasn't fully charged in, but CSA doesn't really need to, right? They're up by a lot of tickets already, only a few minutes into the match. I mean, it's ballsy.
One thing I will say is they are doing pretty decent on time. They're at a quarter of battle ready, and if they can kind of keep stalling and keep out the shootouts, CSA is going to start losing on time. So we'll see what happens, but I think Union has a chance here. I don't think things are as drastic as the tickets make it out to be.
EIB is starting to push up on Union left. They're just going to get right up there. And Union counter charges.
One thing, too, is the Union can perform a turtle and just get their tickets back. And still be good on time, So I think them playing on time is really good because the CSA can't go into a spawn and start shooting them.
I mean, my concern for the Union, we just haven't seen a full CSA charge yet. And I mean, CSA's barely engaged outside of a couple tiny groups charging, like 14th Tennessee's charging in with their few guys. But when we haven't seen a major charge and CSA's dominating, I don't know what's going to happen when you get groups like Pan Am charging in that got huge numbers. I mean, we'll see. But yeah, Union can turtle, like you say, force CSA to early cap and then retake. I haven't seen at least Union been able to retake a whole lot when that happens just because CSA has the advantage of the bucket ball in the corner, but you never know. I mean, Union's acting very much as a team, which, if you're going to win in this game, you got to do that at least. The team game.
Yeah. I mean, you said it, buck and ball and corn. I mean, that's a pretty hard advantage to beat, right? You're going to be in close quarters, and you're not going to have great sights on the enemy. So most engagements are going to take place, right in front of you, 10 yards, 20 yards out. So.
Yeah, out to the southwest side of the map, 5th Alabama and 14th Tennessee are forming up. There's 2 Union guys in the middle of their line. Oh, nice shot, Zach. Got the flag. That'll be picked right back up. But this is a
I don't like these skirmishing tickets on the right.
Pan Am's going in center.
I think they're coming in. I think they're coming in, boys.
Right left, boys.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Keep going,
Yikes.
Keep going. Keep going northwest. Keep going northwest.
One thing is they're not charging in as a group. CSA is kind of just like not going in as a group. They keep shooting it out. So I think that's one advantage to the Union is they can kind of focus together on wiping a charge and then reconsolidating.
That's very true. It's kind of funny, too. Pan Am hit the center of that line, and then the Union left and right just didn't even realize it was happening. The glories of the corn. But you got more CSA pushing up. Actually, it was A&V charging. You got Banners, the other part of that, and PA now charging in on the Union left.
Yeah, they needed to do that about like 45 seconds ago.
Die, bitch.
You're dead too.
Die, bitch. Oh,
You're all dead.
Die, bitch.
Yankees,
Die, bitch.
Yeah, I think they got the wipe.
They did get the white flag down. Yeah, the Union left is gone. You have another CSA group charging
Union,
center.
Union
center
right
to
did
leg.
not reinforce.
Boys, pick 'em up. Too many flags.
They probably just don't know.
Time is decent right now, though. 31 minutes, and you're still at battle ready for CSA. Like, it's not terrible. It could be worse.
I think CSA's in a great place. Union's not. So
I mean, this is Miller's Cornfield, so I have to like look at the optimism, right?
that's true.
It's like, well,
I don't
you know,
That's why we play the game, right? Never know
yeah.
what could
So
happen.
like, instead of having a boring doomer match, try to be a little bit more optimistic, Eagle.
TKO went in. They picked up a down flag, but 6 Arkansas just ran right through the remnants of TKO, and they get a wipe here.
Yeah, that's rough. But Union needs to turtle anyways, and I think that's what they're gonna do.
We'll see if CSA wants to early cap. I mean, if Union can turtle back where their spawn is here, Union generally likes to form up on the snake fence, though. That's near their spawn. CSA can't get up to that fence. I mean, they can get up there and take a shot, but they're out of bounds, which you can only do
Yeah,
in
and they
about
also
30
can't
seconds.
shoot into their spawn. So if Union doesn't go onto the snake fence, I think the Union's gonna get onto the snake fence. But if Union doesn't get onto the snake fence, then they sit in their spawn. The rules say you can't shoot into their spawn, so they could just cheese it that way and just turtle that way.
It's true. 1 Union flag down. CSA is at least moving through point. I don't know if the intention's to cap. Shots are starting to, I assume, from CSA fire towards Union spawn.
Are we trying to cap right now, guys?
Oh, yep.
Yes.
And from what I'm hearing on the ground, they are going to cap. So
Let's get some rifles facing
when the
east.
counterattack starts, when that red bar gets full around the compass, black timer will stop, gold timer will begin. Union will have 12 minutes to try to retake the point. There's a little charge that just happened. 65th and Midwest just wiped a small CSA force. They're going to go in.
Going in without their team,
Yeah, that's concerning. Oh,
it's a little concerning,
65th
but they're
stop.
actually doing pretty decent.
so do Midwest.
See.
And some Midwest and Stonewall Brigade guys are shooting it out. So black timer stops, gold timer begins at 12 minutes. Union's got 12 minutes to retake. If Union retakes before
I
gold
think
timer
the
hits, they'll
idea
regain
for-
tickets up to where CSA's at.
I think the idea for Midwestern Brigade was to kind of distract them.
TKO's going up where Midwest is. CSA starting to envelop this Union push up, but you do have a wave moving out of the main spawn. That's going to hit the left of A&V and 14th Tennessee, but looks like CSA actually charged into Midwest, TKO, and others.
Oh yeah, and they're getting into their back line now. So that flag is toast.
You're dead, man.
Yeah.
That's a sweep. Still got this other Union group starting to move up. And 6 Arkansas sees 10th US, and 6 Arkansas again getting nice couple shots on that Union group, wiping them pretty quickly. CSA collapsed back to reform. Union trying to get flags out.
Yeah, you said Union was playing as a team, but I see EB over here on the far right, kind of
Yeah, what?
doing nada. and all that.
First U.S. sharpshooters is on
Yeah.
their side as well. I mean, it's nice to do flanks around, especially in the core, and try to cause chaos, but unless you like, okay, the whole team, we're going to spread out, surround the enemy, and hit the point at like 9 minutes counterattack.
Yeah, you got to coordinate that, you know? You got to go in when your team goes in,
And that's something
regardless of the flank, you know?
And that feels like something you got to do beforehand in coordination, just because I feel like once the battle starts, especially in Miller's Cornfield, where it's hard to see what's going on, hard to see where your friendlies are, how to communicate, if you spread yourself out, you're just not going to be able to
to give them the benefit of the doubt, right? They're not speaking to these guys. They don't have a Steam chat. They don't know. But general rule of thumb, if you hear a lot of shooting, that means an engagement is happening. Get in there. Like that's the way I look at it. If shooting's happening, get in there.
So Eagles Brigade, 1st U.S. Sharpshooters, hitting the point from the west side. You do have Baker's Brigade with the 2 flags, and Eagles Brigade's just going to go on their own here.
Yeah, not a great move. Union team is like way back, far behind. They're not consolidated yet, and you're going in without your team. I mean, it's a good flank, don't get me wrong, but they're just going to get wiped, and CSA is going to be able to reconsolidate.
Yeah, it's a hard map it is. CSA is now defending on one spot with half of their team having shotguns. Union doesn't. It's a very hard situation to overcome. It's possible, but very hard. And you need to play
Union
perfect, and Union's not. But they're double charging in somewhat as a team.
Yeah, they saw that their team went in, and they were like, okay, we got to rush this. So we'll see if the CSA holds. CSA is pretty spread out right now. They have 2 companies on the right side not going in. So we'll see if they hold.
Yeah, same rules apply to the CSA as Union. They got to stick together. Union looks like they're starting to get an edge. 3 CSA flags down right now. Union's
I gotta
winning.
say, EIB,
What?
SB not going in. That really hurt for your team.
That does.
You could have held the point.
EIB is now going in. Wow, Union. That was a good win on Union. Again,
Yeah, that was a good charge. Yeah.
I don't expect this.
Yeah.
That's a huge win for Union. Maybe 4 CSA flags down. You're going to get the point back. You're going to regain probably a third of a morale stage. Now, Union needs to stick up where they were at before, but make sure CSA can't get the flags back. Stonewall Brigade, those charging in, they're not going to be able to do much.
I don't know why you would do that. It's like okay, ton of firing going on. Points being captured. Go to point. Reinforce your friendlies. Help your guys out. Don't reinforce a minute later. It's just silly.
Oh, Lee, you were doing so well with that flag, and then he died. But this is huge for Union. I haven't seen this in a long time. Expectations being broken. That's a good thing. Union, though, to help themselves out a lot, could try to prevent CSA from picking up the flags. You don't want those mobile respawns. Banners is now gunning it in. Honestly, I like the charge from Stonewall Brigade and Banners, even though it wasn't going to win. Now, at least Stonewall Brigade, CSA lost the point, and they went in late. They didn't help their team. But Union just regained up to where CSA was at. And CSA just dive bombed a bunch of guys in, and they died, meaning they lost a lot of tickets. Union couldn't regain as many. So, Union holds strong line. CSA have only 2 flags down right now. They got 2 of them back. Their main spawn's not far away, but, you know, if you kill a couple of guys without a flag, they're now trickling back, and it can spread the team out, cause confusion, especially when they don't have a Steam chat. But
One thing I do want to point out is this balance is pretty good. 122 to 122.
jeez, that's huge. I don't see that too often. There's a 7th LA guy rambling in, and Kennedy West got some nice shots and got him on the first shot. You do have a couple CSD guys throwing up. EIB is going onto that side. It's unfortunate. Those guys are really good at going around and decapping the opponent's save point, but no conquest tonight for Boy Howdy.
Yeah, definitely.
2 flags, south-southeast.
South-southeast, Kai. Yep, here they are, dead front.
So Union holding up in front of the flags. I like it from 10th US. Eagles Brigade. I see some first US sharpshooters guys as well. DKO's forming up with them as well. CSA side is starting to spread out a little bit, and you know, this match is interesting. It's actually so far a decent Miller's Cornfield.
Yeah, Union's not winning on time now.
No.
They're not winning on time, but they do have an even ticket lead. And on Miller's Cornfield, sometimes you'll take that. You can be losing very badly. Union's actually going to be ahead on tickets while CSA goes to taking losses. I think
Union's
if
charging
CSA just
CSA.
keeps,
Eagles Brigade.
yeah, that's not the play. That is not the play. Unfortunate.
It's a nice idea, but you had to have the numbers to back it up.
Yeah.
Both sides are taking losses now. 14th Tennessee
CSA
is
is going to
charging.
charge. Yeah. CSA is going to charge.
They might get their flag out too. That's a Texas flag too with the buck and ball.
Biggest slight to Union right now, or biggest slight to CSA right now, is they're just too spread out. You got your companies on the right just not really doing anything during these engagements. If CSA played more as a team, they'd be able to take out this this Union in the shootout. But
I mean, the one time
the
the
case.
CSA team kind of charged in together, they fully forced Union off the point.
Watch your right, watch your right.
yeah,
So, and I mean, again, this is a campaign. Maybe I don't know, Colt, but
The flag, it's
I don't know. You're at Cord, right? Or you at
Yeah, I
tabletop
was.
too?
yes, I was.
I don't know if CSA has any concern with like casualties, which is why they're not playing as aggressive. I don't know.
I mean, manpower and stuff like that is really not an issue since the tabletop just started.
Oh, well,
So it's not really an issue. I wouldn't hold anything back. I would just try to win the match, right?
Right.
Because winning those early battles are really effective at gaining the tabletop map control. And, you know, winning certain positions and driving forces back. So I wouldn't worry about casualties right now. Maybe that's a later on the board.
6 Arkansas's charging in. They get a couple of good shots. They're going to be able to get a CSA flag back too. Get a Union one down as well.
That was a great charge.
6 Arkansas has been hitting it great tonight. They got a second flag down. Union finally realizes.
Yeah, CSA is about to reinforce NV, all these companies. That was a great charge by... who was that?
6 Arkansas.
6 Arkansas, yeah. Great charge by 6 Arkansas.
And I mean, Union, at least in the center there on point, is getting pushed back. You do have a couple CSA guys. EIB.
I love this
behind
move
Union
from
team.
from 5th Alabama. They're coming in from the back, and they're just going to completely wipe this company right
They got
here.
2 flags too.
Where are we?
Yeah, great move by 5th Alabama there.
We're scared. Run away. No,
I mean, A and V could literally just wipe the center right now. I'm seeing it.
I
I see them wipe, but they didn't go in.
I almost wonder if they're like Union's half morale stage to breaking. We'll just shoot them down. We got plenty of time. We're up tickets. Knock them down to that, and then cap and win the game.
Yeah, you just have a lot of like CSA pushed up right now, and so that's why I'm thinking like, hey, push up with your team. But
You still have... Who's this out here in the West? First US sharpshooters have really been getting a play on the CSA team. Going ways... Oh, here comes that CSA charge you were talking about. Union's not even looking this way.
yeah, Union's gonna be late to reinforce on that. The right needs to collapse now. Like I'm tired of seeing this from CSA. The right needs to collapse.
Both sides have kind of been doing that.
Oh gosh. Yeah, they're just sitting there.
CSA, A, and V, and others get 2 flags down. You got more Union reinforcements rolling in.
Nope.
CSA is also reinforcing. The right just needs to go in, man. Stop shooting. Just go in. You got buck and ball.
Union's about to hit breaking. I'm shocked Union dropped that down. I'm shocked they dropped that far down. Union's got to pull it back. I mean,
Yeah,
they're going to hit breaking
turtle here.
regardless. No, they're too close to breaking. If they turtle, CSA... Well, they can't shoot in the spawn. Oh.
Well, they needed to turtle earlier.
Yeah. Wait, so could
Yeah.
Union theoretically, if they all just sit in their spawn, CSA can't shoot them, they'd be forced early cap then, right? Nice Union, Artie.
Yeah, they would theoretically, but There's no way. You have too many guys out right now.
Yeah.
Too many lines would die.
You got some Stonewall Brigade guys out here charging. First U.S. sharpshooter guys got pushed back. CSA is on point. CSA should try to not early cap here. And it looks like they're starting to run off. A&V 7th South Carolina, 7th LA. But you know, you just need one guy to be on point to cap it, and it'll still go up.
General good rule of thumb, Eagle is when you're at quarter taking losses in events, that's really the only time you can. Anything lower than a quarter, you're just not going to turtle efficiently.
Right.
Because there's going to be too many stragglers. You need perfect team coordination on that, and that's just not ideal.
I'm sure you've learned that from pubs too. Does turtling even work in pubs? Because I feel like you get a couple of Rambos.
It's hard. It's really hard to do it in pubs. To turtle efficiently, you need time to be kind of on your side as well. You need time to be on your side. They need to be capping point to really turtle efficiently. I mean, you can, even if you don't have time. It's just kind of reliant on whether your team actually turtles and whether the Rambos don't go off, right?
Right.
So, Union isn't turtling right now. They're on snake fence, and that's not really turtling.
No, I mean...
The Union could pull this off, actually. It's just they're not doing it right.
Eagles Brigade and 1st U.S. Sharpshooters are moving out to the west. I mean, yeah. I mean, what?
Sit in your spawn. Sit in your spawn. They can't shoot at your spawn. They'd be breaking rules.
Exactly. The only chance that I think Union has is if CSA early cap right now, 7 minutes on the counterattack, Union could push CSA, who's now the defending team, into last stand, retake point and win. That's probably the only chance.
But look at point, Eagle. Look at point.
Yeah.
No one's even near it.
No.
I mean,
CSA's going to wait it out. Someone's going to make a mistake.
Yeah. You're sitting on the snake fence. You're not turtling properly. You're supposed to be in your spawn.
First South Carolina.
You have skirmish units on the right. You have a unit in the corn.
What? Who is it? Oh no!
TV.
What is Eagles? Why are you doing that? 14th Tennessee and 1st South Carolina are walking up on the snake fence, and they're wiping Baker's Brigade, who's all crouching right now.
Hi, how's it going?
And Union hits breaking.
Yeah, that sends them to breaking. Yep.
Eagles Brigade knew that was going to happen. That's why they moved out here near point.
I'm
kidding.
Coordinate with your team, man. Coordinate with your team if you want to push up, but don't do it when your team's turtling.
Union now forced to charge out because they are, they're going to lose if CSA cap. CSA form a line. Here we go.
Next stand, move, motherfucker!
Get the fuck out of the goddamn way!
All right.
That is a cloud of smoke. CSA still capping. CSA left starting to charge through and get to some Union flags.
So sad the Wolf of Dunker Church is no longer undefeated in events.
Unfortunate.
So sad.
We could just delete this round and it never happened.
That's true. That's true. You could just get rid of the video evidence.
That's true. Colt, your thoughts for the round?
I mean, Union did really well, but they just needed to turtle at the last part. I'd say, pull back off a point once you get to halfway taking losses. It's hard to coordinate that without Steam Chat, but, send runners usually works. And then just turtle at spawn. When they were turtling, they were on the snake fence, and CSA can still attack that. So, just stay in spawn where they can't shoot you legally, and you're all good.
Yeah, I mean, Union had a window to win. The fact that they retook the point on Millers is very impressive to me. For the most part, at least initially, they stick together as a team. And I mean, CSA was kind of very spread out from what you normally see on Millers for CSA, and that's why Union kind of had the window they did. But competitive first round nonetheless. Work with your team. It's a team-based game. We'll see you all shortly for round two.
Yeah, Union played better than CSA there for sure. It's like whenever I'm away from the Boy Howdy campaign, whenever I'm not helping Union lead, they always just kind of struggle, dude.
You heard it here first. We're here with the second round. Boy Howdy, server pop right now is 246. Union up by 2 right now. And artillery-wise, a little more than last round. Union has 12, CSA has 13. So infantry and balance right now is 3 in favor of the Union side. Alexander Farm. We don't know the exact ticket advantage on this map to the Union side, but we know in that update a couple months ago, the devs gave the defending side a 7.5% buff, which I think was unnecessary, but we'll see how it goes in a second. Union already is trying to break that fence to try to get out and move into the map. That's kind of funny. But
how dare you criticize the devs?
Never. Union, they have the 9th New York with the Springfield 61, and they have the 6th Wisconsin with the option of the Lorenz and the Springfield 61. CSA, on the other hand, they have the 1st Louisiana Zouaves with the Mississippi, and the 1st Texas is back again. Wow. With the Enfield, the Springfield 55, and again, the 42s. Colt, how does each side want to play this map?
Well, each side is splitting up, so I think they're going to go ahead and try a shootout situation where they try to spread out the defense and just try and win the shootout. However, I usually don't like to play that because I like to play as a team and push. So if I was to spread out the field and try and spread out the defense, I'd probably just send like one regiment to occupy the right side, and then the left side just pushes as hard as they can, as quickly as they can to get a foothold. However, we'll see how this goes. See how it goes. I personally would just charge the left side and try to take those woods over there and disable those guns. That's personally how I like to try and win this map. But there are flaws to that method as well, so we'll see what happens.
I think it's the best strategy that we have. I mean, CSA is spreading out because when you're defender, you don't know where the attackers are going to go. You want to spread across the whole width so that there's no open holes. Yeah, it's just a rough map because Union can't really go in the center of the map. It's a wide open field, so they have to go to the Union right side, CSA left. But that woods that's there, a lot of it is out of bounds. And so the only really place that Union can go with some cover is on the CSA right, which you got banners here and A&V, which it looks like they're the Zouaves over here, so the non-buck and ball regiment is defending the right. You normally see the 1st Texas buck and ball regiment defend that right side just because that's where Union mostly goes. It's in the woods. Similar to Corn, buck and ball goes crazy. But moving to the center of the CSA line, you got 5th Alabama, 7th Louisiana, 6th Arkansas, and then the extreme left of the CSA line, you got 14th Tennessee, and Stonewall Brigade, Evans Independent Brigade. Union, on the other hand...
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, they're charging right in.
TKO is kind of just going into this line right here.
But
they're going to get wiped.
Tank West and Eagles Brigade sitting back.
I gotta say, the right side, MWB, like shooting it out with this CSA forward defense, this is actually really good for Union because they can get a good ticket drain right now. And CSA doesn't have a whole lot of cover right here. I don't know why they're playing a forward defense in these like bushes right here instead of the def lane, but right now Union has some good shots, so I think they can win on tickets over on the right side. Over on the left, they're doing a decent job of shooting it out. So just kind of independent groups kind of pushing forward alone is what I'm worried about on the left side.
Just like we
with
saw
SB.
Last round. TKO went up, and they held in the spot, acting like CSA wasn't in the woods, and they just got completely flanked and slaughtered. Now you got 30.
I thought they were turning to face them, but they acted like they didn't even know they existed, which is like, of course they're going to hold in the woods. That's what they always do.
Right.
Skirmish line.
But yeah, I agree. CSA is holding up pretty far on that left side. Union at least has better shots. This defilade position, it's really nice for CSA. You got trees, little wood line here, and again, you're just defilated. You have that natural cover too. So, I mean, it's a very difficult map. The shootout can work for Union, but the issue is going to be an issue of time. I mean, already with you start moving out at 43 at the quick time until the 40-minute mark where you can start double clicking and sprinting. That already limits you 4 or 5 minutes in the round. And so it's hard enough on this map to start off and then just do a shootout the whole time because you just can't deal enough of a ticket loss. But you're just limiting the time. It's going to be difficult for Union. Kind of like a balancing game. You got to charge, maybe see if you can get up on tickets. If you're down on tickets, maybe go back to the shootout for a while to even them back up. Now, this is generalizations, right? Everything is always different, per se.
Yeah,
but
CSA is playing really forward on the right side. And they could be wiped
Nice shot. Nice shot.
if Union just grouped up and did a charge. But Union's just kind of playing way more back, playing passively, and they really don't have the time. I'm looking at the time right now, 36 minutes, and you don't even have them to a quarter of battle already. You're doing really bad at time.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Back up to where you can see.
And this is a map where time is super sensitive. You really need to, do pushes. You need to work as a team. You need to get something going, and it's hard to do that when you're all spread out as an attack. Lockmere is just kind of spying on the Union right now. He's doing a good job. On the right side, back.
That's what EIB does best.
He's just spying on them. He's listening to what they're saying. It's actually genius.
I talked to Killer when he was co-commentating with me on Sunday during War Brothers, but in these events where you can't use a Steam chat, I almost wonder if you put someone in your group with another group and just have him follow around that group, and so he can instantly communicate over like a Discord call, because everyone's at a Discord call.
I think Lockmere just died to his own arty.
No way.
Is that what happened?
I see Jam there. I don't know why Union Arty would be shooting there. I think so.
What happened there?
65th and Midwest are charging. CSA left. EIB is trying to hold.
I like how some of the CSA are actually holding a forward defense to try and delay the Union push and let CSA kind of reposition themselves. I think that was good delaying action by CSA there, even though they're going to get wiped.
I mean, they're up very slightly on tickets.
I think that was a good move because now Union needs to reconsolidate, and they're getting a little too aggressive right here. It's going to give Artie time to shoot them down, not let them reconsolidate. So Union might have to pull back to the snake fence here. We'll see.
I mean, if
Kenny
CSA
leading the charge though, very based.
If CSA is trying to play a game with time, I feel like they should avoid as much melee as possible, especially when it's more forward than the traditional CSA line.
Oh gosh. Okay. CSA regiment's
What are
pushing
you
down
doing?
middle, and Union's just not reacting.
That's the Arty. They saw the Arty. They want it. 5th Alabama wants them dead. Oh, they're trying to fire the gun.
Wait, just wait.
I don't know how Union didn't see that, because Union has people watching the right side and
That's
center,
obvious.
and they just didn't react. That's really disappointing.
Officer's dead, officer's dead.
Defend the cannon with
Get
your
him, boys, get him.
please.
I gotta. Did the Arty just defend their cannons?
Yeah, they have swords. They can do that. That you know,
That's crazy.
it's pretty funny of 5th Alabama to do that. But again, if you're playing a game of time, you need to avoid as many casualties as possible. Even if you were playing a ticket game, you don't want to charge up like that. Sure, you kill some Arty men, but you just lose tickets. Especially when you play time, tickets matter. You shouldn't be throwing them away unnecessarily like that. I mean, you delay Arty probably like 45 seconds to a minute, probably.
Yeah, respect to the Arty. I mean, they held that. I don't know how they did, but they held it, and they don't have guns. So that was pretty epic.
Oh, never mind. I got the Zouave's uniform confused me. But Union right is starting to push up into that woods where EIB held earlier. CSA CSA left is holding more forward than what they traditionally do, and they're holding in the open here. I mean, some of them have cover on the snake fence, but I don't know why half the EIB line is sitting or crouching in the open.
On the right side?
CSA left. Union right. Yeah. EIB is now pushing up into the woods. I really don't think you should be doing this.
You know, it's funny. They're really good at conquest, but I feel like they kind of struggle a little bit more in skirmish.
I mean, if you're a small group, if you make a group, you want to be independent, but when you're a smaller group, you can't really, unless you're doing something like Conquest Contention where you're trying to decap a point where no one's at, or you're just trying to skirm from a distance. I mean, you can't really act too independently with the smaller-ish sized groups here.
I disagree with that a little bit, because I think smaller groups tend to be good on like hard cover positions, so positions that normally like you wouldn't go as a big group because Artie would shoot you down. Smaller groups can kind of get on these like weird little flanks and garrison these like positions up close, and the defenders can't really do anything because if the defenders try to charge out that position, they get out of their footholds. Attackers have an opening to, you know, countercharge. So I think skirmishers can actually be really useful, and smaller groups can be useful at garrisoning certain positions. But it just depends, right?
Yeah, I think it depends too. Like if you have a skirmisher group that, you know, gets into a nice little spot that's in good amount of cover, and, you know, if the enemy starts charging at them, they just get out of dodge, that's phenomenal. But for example, like with EIB, they got really close and they just got completely shot down instantly. And you do have some Union guys charging, 65th charging the Arty.
It's tough because not a lot of like skirmish groups work with the team, and I wish they would do that more, where they would like kind of tell them, hey, I'm gonna do this, can you give me like some cover fire so I can get into this position and harass them.
5th Alabama keeps charging the Union Arty. I mean, they are distracting them, which I guess that's their goal. Union hits engage, CSA is, oh my, that's what you meant by
They did charge out the left side, and
Oopsie.
Union's very scattered right now, but they did just win the left side. Yeah, Union has the left woods. They're just very scattered right now.
Hey, Rebel, you're dead.
Pence is trying to get out with the flag.
Raven's saying that he's breaking the rules, but he's not. It's after a charge just happens, and he's allowed to like keep going after the charge.
CSA's original setup does not make any sense. If you have some guys with shotguns and the other guys that don't, you need to put them where they're best suited. When there's a lot of woods, like the CSA right side, you put the guys with the shotguns there. The left side of the map, where Union also is hitting right now, it's a little more open. You put the guys without the 42s here.
You put the rifles over there.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
CSA has kind of done the inverse. And so Union's kind of been able to take advantage.
I will say time is still on CSA's side.
Very
I mean,
much so.
even though they lost the foothold on the right, if they just play passive and they don't try to reclaim this like foothold, there's nothing Union can do. The only thing that Union can do is cap point, and you already have a strong center, so that's not going to happen. Also, Union's not harassing this Arty right here. I would immediately harass the Arty after taking this position right here, because Arty's looking right at you. And they're shooting you.
Battery on the right? The CSA right?
Yeah, the battery on the right, yeah. I would immediately wipe that group and have skirmishers occupy that position.
Sorry.
That's another thing with small companies.
Union right or CSA? Sorry, Union right or Union left? I'm getting a little confused.
Oh, left, sorry.
Okay.
CSA already... My apologies.
You're fine. Union's charging that spot.
Union left. I apologize.
Oh, you're good. The situation is very confused. And Raleigh... Union's pushing up on Union right. I saw... It was some Russian YouTube website or whatever. I think it was Russian. I don't know. But it had Gettysburg in Spanish. And it was the greatest thing ever. Especially because a lot of the background actors were all dubbed in Spanish too. And it was like, Generali, yo no tengo un division. Like stuff like that. It was phenomenal.
That's great. I love that. Gettysburg, but in Spanish.
That would add something. I don't know if it's actually legit or not. But what is legit is the fact that the Union team has... They're about to take CSA left, but the CSA right, they've taken that position. This never happens on this map, by the way. And I think this is partially due to poor CSA initial setup. Union's kind of taking advantage, too. I mean, Union's kind of acting... They're split up into two groups, but each of those sides is acting as a team for the most part, moving in together, charging in. Unfortunately, missed one of the charges, but... I mean, Union's played a really good round, and to your point, that Union played a better match last round, just kind of lost due to the situation at hand. I mean, that's kind of playing out right now with tickets being fairly even. This doesn't happen.
Yeah, I gotta say, the Union did a really good push on the right side, kind of slow, using the Arty and Rocks as cover. And, you know, just pushing up slowly, advancing up slowly on the right side, on the Union right side. And did a really good job there.
This doesn't happen. Some CSA are pushing up on the Union left. 7th LA is getting close.
huge good job on the Union taking the right side. CSA looks like they're gonna try and reclaim it, but as long as Union reinforces the right, they should win this. Yeah, MWB needs to push up right now. They're playing way too passive over there.
Yeah, that whole Union group. CSA, if they wait too long, is going to get up into this defilade and be in a nice rural spot. 6 Arkansas is going up there. EIB is already there, getting in a little bit of a melee here.
MWB is finally going in, though, so if the people on the left collapse in, they're going to win this position.
First US Sharps did move up as well. I think 65th is, at least, was getting a little close. They backed off.
They're just playing way too passively for... Yeah.
6 Arkansas is charging out the Midwest flag.
Yeah.
I mean, Union flag's going to pull back.
Your right has completely collapsed, and you're acting like nothing's happening.
Hold up.
Everything's fine.
You know, normally on this map, the CSA right, Union left is the star of the show. The opposite sides of it, CSA took back their right side.
The woods? Oh, wow.
Yeah. Now, it looks like... I'm going to guess Union just got shot out of that position because Union's not down any flags. I mean, it happened really fast, too. I feel like there would be a lot less numbers if a charge happened. So Union must have just got outshot of the position. My guess. I mean, they're down a fourth of a stage. But
I gotta say, the skirmishers disabling that gun right there is pretty good. Again, you know, skirmishers can be useful if deployed right. I think them camping the Artie is...
You're talking about 5th
very
Alabama?
good on the 14th Indiana and 65th.
Ah.
They're camping the Artie gun on the CSA left side.
I mean, they're with 5th Minnesota. I don't know. That's... Oh, I see what you mean now. I see.
Yeah.
I was looking at the group where 5th Minnesota was. I didn't realize 3 guys went up there and got those guns. That'll be nice. But, I mean, they got the guns, but Midwest got pushed off on their right side a little bit, and you can see CSA starting to push up. EIB, 6 Arkansas are forming back up there, and they could get around this Union.
They just have a nice defensive position. Like, they have Artie covered. The Artie kind of give them natural cover. They have rocks. They have that one gun disabled. I just think that they'll be able to hold this if they kind of just keep playing defensive on this position right here. And especially if Baker's brigade kind of gets into their flank, and MWB does as well.
6 Arkansas charging.
They could hold this. Oh, yep. Maybe not.
Hey guys. Yeah, we're all here. Hello. How y'all doing? Here's more. Here comes more.
They're doing a good job of holding. And the center is helping pincer fire right now. So the CSA are very exposed on the snake fence. I think if they just kind of hold in that position, just keep kind of playing defensive, I think they might be able to hold this.
Union getting pulled off. Artie hits a shot. CSA Artie gets a couple team kills there. Praise. Another shot almost gets their officer, too.
Yeah, the problem is I see like half the Union still back here. MWB. 65th. I don't know why you don't have the flags a little closer.
I mean,
now you lost that position.
Yeah, they've played a very passive match. It's worked up to this point, but kind of bit them in the butt now.
Union is starting to win on time a little bit. CSA has kind of played more aggressive, and that has cost them on the time. But Union is down a quarter of a ticket lead. This is still very comeback. Like, the Union is in the game, right? They're still very much in this. I think CSA has made a couple mistakes that has allowed them to be in this, but overall, I think Union has a chance here.
Yeah, much better of a chance than what we normally see on this map. And I mean, I agree. CSA's had mistakes, whether it be in positioning or just not going in together, and Union has at least taken more advantage of those mistakes than at least what we've seen CSA in terms of them taking advantage of Union mistakes.
I will say, I do like Baker's Brigade's position right here, where they're kind of just occupying these rocks and harassing the right flank of the enemy and shooting them on their exposed side. I think that's pretty good.
Nice spot and cover.
Yeah. I think they're playing it exactly how skirmishers should be played, harassing the flank, keeping pressure on it, and using cover and skirmishing out effectively.
So the whole Union team is kind of backed off. CSA, for the most part, returning to their original positions. I mean, 5th Alabama is still pushed up in the center, but you do have 33rd Virginia, at least, countering them to try to protect their arty, which Union arty is still being charged anyway by 1st South Carolina. But
Jesus.
Okay.
yeah, that Union arty.
It's like Union doesn't care about their guns. It's like they see what's happening on the center and they just don't react.
Union arty is actually in kind of a nice spot to overlook that CSA left.
Absolutely, that's where the developers should have put the guns in the first place. I don't know why they put the guns so far back. Makes no sense. At least put it on the road.
It needs to even out with how far forward the guns are on Cook's countercharge.
It's just, it feels like the devs have a serious bias in this game. Feels like it for sure.
So, Union right starting to push up. 5th Minnesota, Midwest, 1st U.S. Sharp, 65th on the snake fence. CSA are in a defilade, at least kind of in the open center area. They're still outflanking. Now Baker's brigade being charged out by EIB. And that's going to be a nice couple kills for CSA. Union now down half morale stage. They're charging.
Yeah. Over on the right side, this is a really good play, I think, by the 65th to try and just get on these caissons. But they're moving it to the snake fence. I don't agree with that. I think you got to camp this.
Why isn't the rest of their team helping them? You can see them.
Yeah. Yeah. That's frustrating. It's frustrating.
I mean, sure, time is... The Union's doing fine on time in terms of dealing ticket loss to the CSA, but, I mean, they're down over half morale stage. You can't really be doing stuff on your own. And, again, it's a good idea, I think, from 65th Illinois, but you can't... Unfortunately, you got to have teammates backing up. Just a quick little note. By Union left, 1st South Carolina, the 3 of them are charging into the back of this Union group.
To the southwest. Oh, behind us.
So unnecessary, but it's funny.
SB is actually doing a good job of protecting Hardy. I actually like that they're actually doing something to help them out. And CSA is pretty pushed up right now, so Artie can get a lot of tickets. Yeah, I think the right side needs to consolidate together and like push together instead of going off individually. Will say I like what Mac's doing on the right, just kind of keeping right pressure and keeping the CSA over here.
So this 1st North Carolina.
SB has a really nice flank too as well.
Yeah.
They're flanking the skirmishers over here on the left.
To clarify, SB is Stonewall Brigade. They have groups on both sides. I think 33rd and 27th Virginia is on Union. They were the ones by the already mentioned a moment ago. Then you got 1st North Carolina Sharpshooters and Stonewall Brigade on CSA. And I think the SB Gunners are on CSA as well. Yes, they are.
Okay.
You know,
that's confusing.
Yeah, but, you know, huge respect to them for doing that. A lot of groups don't like splitting up. That's why they form brigades and whatnot. But if you can help balance out, you know, that's a huge thing. And, I mean, balance is a little worse. It's 9 in favor of Union right now. Sorry, 11. At least initially, not considering artillery. But at least early on in this match, and last round, the balance was good. So,
yeah.
Props to them
I think
for that.
those guys should probably switch back over, but, I mean, it's all good.
Guys, we need to
11's
rematch
not
the
too
round.
bad.
We have to rematch the
Listen,
round.
at least it's not 20-man imbalance on Cooks, okay? I'm still pissed about that.
What was it? What was it in SSL on Wednesday for the beginning of round 2? It was like a 30-man imbalance in favor of CSA. Then it was a 14-man imbalance in Union. Then it kind of got even back out. But Union's now charging in. 65th Illinois is going in. But will they have help? Union can see it. Some first-year sharpshooters aren't moving.
They
but
just
they're getting their
trickle. They trickle. Like, this is not how you push as a team. You don't trickle.
But 6 Arkansas
you
falling
hit-
back.
Yeah.
Union's all going in.
Yeah,
Very trickled.
The problem is EIB's on the flank right now, so EIB can come in from behind, completely destroy this position.
A little outnumbered.
I think
though.
CSA pulling back there was a little premature. I think you got to hold your ground because you have EIB on the flank and they're gonna charge into their back. So I think you just got to hold your ground there. Especially if you have Buckenball. Did they have Buckenball?
Yep. If they have tan uniform,
Yeah,
they got the buck and ball.
Yeah, I completely disagree with that move now, because you have buck and ball, they're charging at you. It's pretty... That line is going to get devastated if you're charging it against buck and ball.
So, Union hit breaking. CSA did lose a flag in that charge. And I mean, I agree. If you have the buck and ball, at least stick there and get your shots off. I get if you think you can't win, fall back. But if you still have teammates there, at least try to help them a little bit. You still have the first North Carolina sharpshooter guys for CSA.
Why are the flags so far back? Why? Why do you keep them far back? Push them up. Get those respawns up.
You have the ground.
Hold the position.
Whenever you want to take ground in this game, especially with how fast the flags spawn in people, 1 every 5 seconds if it's in formation. If you want to take ground, you got to push the flags up.
I get it, like during a charge, right? You don't want to push your flags up, or like if you're pushing up aggressively, you don't want to push up your flags. But if you've already won the engagement, push up your gosh darn flags.
Union charging opposite side
as fast as possible.
I'm not ramboing. I'm not ramboing. I didn't just rambo kill your officer. I'm not ramboing.
I think they might... No. No, they're not going to win it.
Oh.
Well...
Cannot make you leave the line. Stay in
Behind us, behind us.
No.
Watch out behind us.
Good CSA hold.
Yeah. That's the thing too, right? Is on top of the fact that one of these CSA regiments has buck and ball and it's on the left, the CSA regiment without the buck and ball has the Mississippi's, and they're really short. They're not great at melee.
This is frustrating me. They are still back here, reconsolidating, instead of pushing forward into the more defendable positions as attackers. You got a foothold. You keep it. You push back up.
Yeah,
It's frustrating me to no end.
You got a CSA flag down. You have to keep it down.
Yeah.
At least for the 5 minutes that it's there.
This is your breakthrough right here. This is your breakthrough. You need to hold it. A couple skirmishers isn't going to be able to hold this position.
EIB is starting to push back up from CSA spawn. Union is kind of trickling guys in, but EIB is going to go in.
They're trickling guys into this foothold, and you don't do that. And now this group is going to get wiped, and potentially you're going to lose the position. This is frustrating.
And that's a flag that Union should have held. I mean, it's crazy, right? It's like CSA makes a mistake, Union takes advantage, and then they just forget what's going on.
Yeah, that was a complete blunder on Union's part. It feels like both sides kind of blundered there.
They can still push forward Union and take this.
This is like watching a 500 ELO match.
Well, it's been competitive matches, though.
It's been competitive, but it's like you see interesting play on both sides.
It's at least watching a lot of Steam versus non-Steam chat events. It's kind of the beauty of non-Steam chat events is the chaos that can occur and the mistakes being made. When there's a Steam chat and everyone communicates well, assuming that, which sometimes it doesn't, but I mean, when you have a Steam chat, everyone can react to everything instantly and know what's going on, whereas in a non-Steam chat, you don't know what's going on. You got to take your best guess. And
maybe it's just because I'm a pub player, but like I react to almost everything that's happening on the battlefield. It feels like events just don't do that.
Yeah.
For Minnesota.
I mean, wait.
We have the chat system. But,
what was the event last week? Did Union go 2-0 this last week in this event, or what was it last week?
Yes, yeah, they did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because wasn't it like the first 2 weeks before that, CSA had won all 4 matches, something like that?
So it was flip sides on Val. I think it was Valley. Switch sides on Valley, or was it Frame? Yeah, I think it was Valley. Open field map, and Union won it. And then they proceeded to win.
You thought you were cool, officer. You thought you were cool chasing a helpless flag.
Union actually have a little momentum on this side. And they won the ground again. Oh, was the second map, sorry?
Oh, yeah. So I was wrong on the valley. It was farmlands flipped sides, and then railroad cut standard sides. And we won both matches, which is really interesting because usually Union loses railroad cut.
Right.
But we managed to win it.
You know,
and then
if CSA win this map, since the season starts, they will have gone 6-0 when I record and 0-2 when I don't record. So
yeah, I think you're the difference.
I think we're the difference here. Oof, who knew?
We need a translator.
It's pretty funny. To be like,
Good for you, John.
not to
He speaks Spanish.
Man, he got silenced. The hot take got silenced.
I was like, I don't know if I should say this.
We want drama. All right. Speaking of interesting, Union. Okay, Union actually pushed up on the right side. They took the woods, and now they're actually starting to outflank behind the whole CSA team. Mac just got a beautiful shot on an Arty officer.
Great job right there.
And Union already almost team killed the Baker's Brigade guys, which was kind of funny.
But they're not going to hold the position. They're gonna try to charge point and get that flag. If they had held that position, that would have been great pincer fire. But Union's going to go in off of Baker's Brigade. MWB's going to go in. See what happens.
Union's very close to final push.
There's just so many people on these rocks right here shooting it out when units are going in. It's just not great.
Union has to charge on the other side if they see it, which I don't know. Officers got binos. I mean,
at this point, you want to play back because you want to get your respawns in. You want to defend your flags. I think they have a good position on this hill right here, just shooting it out, but they should have gone in when MWB did.
You gotta go in together. I mean, Union is not going to be able to shoot this out for much longer. They're going to have final push. That clock is going to... What an Arty shot!
That was a great Arty shot. Great Arty shot.
Well, they definitely should have gone. But, yeah, they're going to hit final push. Clock is going to be down for a couple of minutes.
CSA is going to charge the rear. They're going to get wiped. And then, yeah, CSA's completely wiped the right position now.
I guess they could not sit there. That's a huge wipe there. EIB get the flags down there. First
Just going to charge the center.
EIB get that. Yeah, rest of Union.
Union's going to charge the center, but I don't think they're going to overwhelm them here.
No, they're outnumbered.
Decent charge, but I mean, too little, too late. Yeah, too little, too late. Yeah. It would take a miracle to come back now.
Admin starts typing, give Union 10 more minutes.
See, Eagle, this never happens when I'm here. This never happens. I always win. I always win, Eagle.
What, were you playing last week then?
Yeah, I was playing last week. Officer both rounds.
I mean, that could be the reason too.
I was like, I don't want to say that, but I don't know.
Hey, it's just data.
It's just data. You
Facts
know, hey,
don't care about your feelings.
Absolutely.
Union lose a flag there. And, I mean, they've got about one more organized charge. And they probably won't be able to get CSA in the last stand.
So you got to get Kenny to co-commentate with you.
Is that Fifth Minnesota guy?
Yeah, Rojo Cal. You should get Rojo. You should get the Scottish kid to commentate with you.
Oh man.
Over by the 2 down flags.
That'd be great.
Gotta get Zapstar on at some point as well too. The accents. Gotta diversify our.
Dude, who wouldn't want to watch a Scottish kid commentate?
Dude.
On a Battle Line Network video? Who wouldn't want to watch that?
Ranking. That's gonna be our next tier list. Top co-commentators. Ranked.
Absolutely.
That would not go over well. Would be kind of funny.
That would actually be really funny though.
Hey, it's not like if I put someone in F, it's not like I'm gonna ask them to do it again. Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and put Killer in F tier.
Wow.
Killer's the worst.
Anytime Killer commentates with me, we start talking about random crap. Like for Sunday, we just start talking about socks in the middle of the match. Also, there's a CSA guy in Union Arty.
Me. I almost got friendly fire there.
Dude, who doesn't want to talk about socks though?
We were talking about sock sizes. And we were like, is there even sock sizes? And then, I don't remember the username, but someone commented about it too. And was explaining it a little bit. It was I appreciated it.
That's great. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's nothing Union can do right here. They're too spread out, they're trickling.
Lag switch the server. DDoS the CSA players.
Absolutely. You know, the server could crash right now, and the Union could call for a rematch. They could have been like, well, we were going to win.
Guys,
we're going to push the CSA out.
There was an imbalance in favor of us, the Union side, by 15. Even though we lost, we feel bad because we had a huge advantage, so we want to do a rematch even though we lost.
Exactly.
Colt, what are your thoughts for this round as Union trickles in and dies? Glorious death.
I think the devs need to balance their game. I think the devs really need to balance it. CSA just has too much of an advantage with fucking ball. And even though they didn't use it right, even though they kind of messed up using it, it doesn't matter because the arty placement on this map is just atrocious, and the tickets for attackers is equally as well. So, developers, please fix your game. That's all I gotta say.
Yep. But don't worry though. Zombie mode October 3rd. I probably won't be recording. I mean, unless they're doing the zombie event here, which I assume they maybe would. We'll see. We'll probably just live stream playing that next week.
That's all I gotta say. Bring the horses.
Zombie horses. That'd be something. But
horses with guns.
Now that would piss so many people off if they put that in.
April Fool. That would make a great April Fool's joke, though. Just
a main menu horses theme. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hype the video as well. If you want to support the channel more, go beneath the video, hit the join button. Doing so, you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do with no ads. You can advertise your regimen in the bottom of our videos. Get an additional broadcast per week and type different emotes, which I have to add a couple more. But yeah, if you're playing in this match, recording and uploading later, live streaming, send me a link. I'll put that in the pinned comment. Yeah, regardless, appreciate you all. Could not do this without you. Means the world. We'll see you in the next one. God bless. Have a good night.
All right.